In Austin, we talk a lot about our city's growth and all the businesses moving and expanding here. But with all those new opportunities comes the need for qualified employees. A new program called Make It Movement is all about connecting high school students with high-skill, high-paying jobs like trade jobs. Joining us now is Roy Spence, who's the founder of this movement. Mr. Spence, thanks for taking the time to talk to us here at KVUE.
Well, thank you so much. I appreciate you very much. And it's a beautiful day in Austin, Texas.
It absolutely is. So tell us more about this movement.
Well, basically, when America is at her best, every generation is called to leave it better for the next generation. And we've got work to do. The one thing, thank you, Gary Keller, the one thing that can have a positive impact on everything in Austin and in Central Texas, and we're going to scale it across America. The one thing is every student, every young person in this city and in this state and in this country should have the real opportunity to make it, to make a great living in life doing what you love to do. So welcome to the Make It movement. Our mission collectively is to help young people while they're in high school. Young people while they're in middle school, not after they've graduated or dropped out, but while they're there to discover their purpose and their talents.
Well, Mr. Spence, we at KV have talked a lot about the specific need for people to fill manufacturing jobs to help support companies like Tesla or Samsung that are expanding here. But what other positions can young people learn about through the Make It movement?
Great question. And let me just say, the reason young people basically don't know or don't apply for these, we have a massive supply of high-paying, like you said, high-skill opportunities. They don't know about it. Well, how do they get to know about it? Through marketing. Welders, my goodness, are making $75,000 a year. Electricians, construction managers, coders, solar panel. All of it's not just manufacturing here and around America, but especially in Central Texas. We want them, these young people, they've gone through the pandemic, been in high school and middle school. We want to give them hope and confidence that you can become great at what you're good at. And unless we let them know, they won't know.
Speaking of awareness, why do you think a lot of high schoolers don't know about these high-skill, high-paying jobs that they can get into pretty quickly?
No one's told them. I mean,
that's simple.
What I'm saying, you go across America, which I did. I say before COVID, spoke to 165,000 people in 2019. Union members, machinists, builders, bankers, chambers of commerce, who, by the way, are supporting this. They all kept telling me, Roy, this is pre-pandemic. There's a massive lack of skilled professionals, not workers. And by the way, they're not jobs, they're careers. They're not hourly wages, they're income. We can't wait till after high school. You know the numbers. You graduate and you go in wherever, and 40 or 50% of young people drop out. Let's reach them while they're in high school. And by the way, 16 superintendents of public schools in Central Texas are supporting us. But the Make It movement, we're on a mission to live up to the promise of America that if you work hard and take responsibility, every young person should be able to make it in America.
Well, Mr. Spence, how can people learn more about the Make It movement?
Go to the website. It's makeitmovement.org. And by the way, the one thing I can ask all of you out there, share it with your kids or share it with your grandkids. Go through it with them when they're young. What we're asking for you is to share it with your grandkids or your brother or your sister or your kids or your whomever. Share it, and then we're going to scale it.
That is simple enough. Roy Spence with Make It Movement, thank you so much for taking the time to chat with us this afternoon. We appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
And KVUE is teaming up with UFCU and Texas Mutual to help launch Make It Movement so kids can learn about these career opportunities a lot earlier. And if you'd like to learn more, just head on over to the website Mr. Spencer mentioned, makeitmovement.org. We'll wrap things up right after this break.